Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is the first time that you have stopped by, if you are returning, thank you. Hey girl, hey, I am so glad to see you again. Y'all, I have just been in a real chokehold. I'm not even going to lie about these tariffs. I was nervous. I'm not even going to lie. When they talking about prices could double and triple, I mean, come on, really? I'm a single woman over here living on a single income. So tariffs on everything that I buy, every service. I'm not prepared for any of that. So y'all, what have I been doing for the past couple of days, man? I have been out here stocking up on, just taking all of my resources and trying to stock up to prevent not being able to afford some of the things that I love to use. This is Mr. Trump. I am going to need you to leave these other countries alone. Countries that have been our friends for years. For years, Mr. Trump. I'm going to need you to be like, fall back, leave these people alone, because you are the president of all of these United States. You are all of our president now. And so you have to act in accordance to things that are going to help the people, not the corporate. It doesn't work that way. I mean, this thing about creating tariffs so that you can bring manufacturing jobs back to the United States, Mr. Trump, that's not economically sound. And we no longer have the infrastructure here in this country to bring manufacturing back. That's not going to happen. I mean, you would have to change so much. Just a perfect example, Tesla. They built a plant here, okay? And it took them over 2 years to build that plant. Now, they built that plant in the South, and they only built that plant because, Mr. Trump, the things that your administration is standing for, they built it in the South because child labor laws are different down there. You guys allow children to work down there. And it's looking like you guys are trying to turn so much of progress. You know, we stopped that kind of thing. You know, we have child labor laws to prevent, abusing children, to prevent children from working until they are a certain age. But I'm going off on a whole nother tantrum. I'm not trying to go there. I am literally trying to stick with these tariffs. Mr. Trump, it's not a good look. It's not good for America. I'm going to need you to just pump all of your brakes on that, sir. You're just going to have to stop. You're going to have to let that one go, and you're going to have to move on to something else, sir. That's not feasible. You would cripple the auto industry. Cars would immediately double in. We can't do that. We cannot sustain these kind of increases. We don't make those kind of wages here in this country, sir. It would not work. I mean, we don't grow food. We no longer grow food. In fact, we have paid farmers to not farm their land for decades. This has been going on. This is not something new. That being said, all of our food is imported. A large portion of our fruits and vegetables are imported. Sir, people are already paying, since you went into office, for eggs. We are already paying eggs. In December, we're like around $3.50, $4. I'm sorry, in November when you're elected. And since you have been elected and taken office, eggs, in some cases, eggs are $6, $7, $8 a dozen. Many people have changed their relationship with eggs. I'm one of those people. I love eggs. I'm heavy into my protein, and eggs were just an easy go-to for me. of course, I have had to cut back on eggs, and I'm having other kinds of proteins. I mean, many Americans are making these kind of decisions. But if these tariffs were to go through, we would be having to make these kind of decisions, dietary decisions, just based upon the fact that all of our food would be that expensive. It would just flatline this country, the country that you grew up in, the country that your grandchildren and your great-grandchildren are growing up in. Let's preserve that. Let's preserve that for my grandchildren. I don't have great-grandchildren, but one day I will. And come on, we got to leave them something good here. We got to leave them a fighting chance, sir. Let's not tear it all down. Please, let's help some people. Mr. Trump, you can help some people. Sir, please do that. This is the time in the video where this is just a short video. I'm headed to work, and I just wanted to let you guys know where I've been, the past week, and what I've been working on, and that has really been something that I've been working on. But coming back to the reality of today and, YouTube, it's my mission to encourage anybody who may be watching this video. If you are someone, if you are someone who has been thinking of starting your own YouTube journey, if you are that person who looks at YouTube videos, who rarely watches TV, who is in love with YouTube, who watches all kinds of YouTube stuff, I suspect that you have an inkling in your spirit that says, I want to do that as well. That's how I started this journey. My granddaughter showed me a YouTube video for entertainment purposes. I don't know, maybe 5-6 years ago. And prior to my granddaughter showing me an entertainment video on YouTube, I thought there was nothing here on YouTube but how to do this and how to do that. Just that's all I knew of YouTube prior to at the time, she was like, I don't know, Olivia was like, yes, Jocelyn Olivia. She was like, I don't know, 5-6 years old. And I have been addicted to YouTube in all forms ever since. But I also always knew that one day I would be behind the camera. When she showed me, she had these families and this cute little kids that were doing fun things on YouTube. But I discovered, the vloggers and the makeup girls and the clothing girls. And I knew that one day I would be doing this. And if that is you at home watching this video and you know that one day you'll be doing this, I encourage you to absolutely get started, to get going with it, because YouTube is an amazing platform and there is room here for you. And I don't care what it is that you want to talk about, what it is that you're into, what it is that attracted you to this video. Whatever it is that you love to do, YouTube is an amazing platform to do that on. So again, I encourage you to get going, to get started. And I also encourage you, if you are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and come back and watch some more of my videos. Again, thank you so much for watching this video, and see you guys in the next one. Bye, y'all. Bye.